Hi friends, I'm Katie Brinkley and you're listening to a Rocky Mountain Marketing Quickcast. These bite-sized episodes are released every Thursday and are going to give you the latest news and tips in the world of social media that are happening right now. Let's dive into today's Quickcast episode. Welcome back to another Rocky Mountain Marketing Quickcast episode. Oh my goodness, I love these Quickcast episodes. I hope that 2023, we are already into our second month of 2023. January just flew by for me. And I know a lot of it had to do with getting ready for Social Profit Lab. It's the free event that's happening in just a couple weeks, 100% free, 40 plus speakers. It's going to be absolutely incredible. If you haven't grabbed your free ticket for that yet, be sure to do so at socialprofitlab.com. But 2023 means new year, new trends, and new trends typically means a new social media strategy. What worked in 2022, friends, it's probably not going to work in 2023. We saw the rise of social audio in 2021. We saw the rise of short form video in 2022. What is going to be happening in 2023? What should we keep our eye on? What should we start implementing this year? I bring up 2021 with social audio and 2022 with the short form video because social media is always changing. And usually it's for the better. Although I know sometimes when this change happens, it doesn't necessarily feel like it is for the better right away. And I definitely think that change is always a good thing. But it also means that what worked last year might not be working this year, and you need to adapt and start implementing your social media strategy accordingly. So what should you pay attention to in 2023? What are some ways that you should start changing up what you were doing in the past for this year? A few trends that have already been going on strong that we're going to see more of in 2023 are you. That's the very first one I want to talk about is yes, YOU. People appreciate the real you. If you think about the way that we were showing up on Instagram pre-pandemic, it was full of filters and full of beautiful branding photography and, high cost video where we'd sit down and bring in a production crew. It was an entire different strategy. Once the pandemic happened, we were seeing Zoom calls, with kids coming in. We were seeing us in our houses and filming videos from our cars. And I think that 2023 is going to continue with more of a focus on that user-generated content, the user-generated, true, authentic content. And I think that audiences love to see the true, authentic version of people. They love seeing you out in the wild, seeing what you're doing in the day-to-day, seeing you mess up. I mean, I'm notorious for anytime, I swear, anytime I do an Instagram story or an Instagram live, one of my AirPods pops out. And it's just become a thing now. Like, oh, I made it a little bit longer before the AirPod popped out, but here we are. Being authentic and messing up, people are wanting to see the authentic you, the real you. And that's one of the things you have to keep in mind. People are buying from you. That's one of the biggest reasons why people buy is because they feel like they know, like, and trust you. If they can relate and trust you, they are going to buy from you. So continue showing up as YOU on a regular basis. Another thing that I think that we are going to continue seeing in 2023 is short form video. Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, they are still everywhere and are dominating our feeds these days. And just as we talked about, one great way to show off your true self and your authenticity is through Instagram stories, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts. People want to see the authentic, the raw you. And with video, you can do that. You can show up more in the nitty-gritty of your day. You can show up filming from your car while you're out walking. And it's again, going back to what I said before, that true, authentic version of yourself, your product, or your brand. And that's what audiences appreciate about short form video. So keep it real, keep it relatable, And the power of video is huge. If you have not started yet, my friends, it's time to hop on the horse. It is time to get started because short form video is here to stay. And I know that I've said YouTube Shorts. I want to just highlight this a little bit more. This is kind of like a tip 2 or trend 2 of B of 2023. 2B, that was 2A of short form video. 2B is YouTube Shorts. If you're not using YouTube Shorts yet, you absolutely need to start now, because remember, YouTube is a search engine. It's not a social media platform. So if you're using YouTube Shorts, you're showing yourself in an entirely different way online than what you're doing on these social media platforms. And YouTube is really trying to grow the platform. YouTube Shorts right now are what Instagram Reels were, 18 months ago. So if you haven't started, start now. Okay, number 3 trend that I think that we are going to continue seeing in 2023 is augmented reality. I think it is going to continue to grow. So AR is an interactive, creative, and it really enhances your audience's experience. It's still relatively new, but it's been shown to convert. So start experimenting with augmented reality. Start just reading about it, seeing how different brands are using it. I'm not saying that you need to absolutely start implementing it into your strategy today, but that stuff is coming. So start reading about it now, start learning about it now, because you never know, 2024 could be the year that we're all using AR as part of our marketing strategy. Number 4, engagement. I preach this all the time, outbound engagement. Engaging and interacting with your audience is going to remain just as important in 2023 as it was in 2022. In fact, I think it might be more important this year. People love to feel a connection to those that they're purchasing from. No one likes talking to crickets. So if someone leaves a comment on your post, answer them. I mean, it's called social media for a reason. Try to spend time every day engaging not just with your audience, but with your ideal customers on a regular basis. Tip number 5 or trend number 5 is scheduling. Most platforms are starting to allow you to schedule posts. Instagram is the latest. You can schedule your reels. You can schedule your stuff now directly in Instagram. Facebook has a creator studio. LinkedIn, we're still waiting for you. But most platforms are starting to allow you to schedule posts ahead of time right there in the app. So really, there is no excuse for not getting that post out. Remain consistent to a strategy that you can show up to each week. I'm not saying post constantly. I'm saying post consistently. And being able to schedule your posts, it makes it so much easier for you as a business owner to get that social media post out there with a strategy so that you can focus on what really matters, which is growing your business. If you need help with scheduling, I do have a couple posts that are specific to Facebook and Instagram that should help get you started. And I also have a free content calendar, 31 days of content ideas, prompts, and elaborations of different ways to show up on each platform. You can get that at katiebrinkley.com/content-calendar for the free 31 days of content ideas. So be sure to grab that. There's no reason not to start scheduling out your posts. I'm giving you all the tools. And last but not least, this one I think is, it's been the latest and greatest. It's been the buzzword of all that we've talked about for the month of January, the start of 2023, artificial intelligence. And we've seen it a lot with Chat GPT. It's been around though for a while with Jasper, Copy.ai. And you know what? Google just released the fact that they are going to be launching their own competitor to ChatGPT. And even Canva has the magic writing tool in Canva to help you write your posts. So artificial intelligence, it's starting to make itself more mainstream. And honestly, we've been using AI for a while. Anyone that has an Alexa or a Siri on their phone or a Hey Google, player, that's all artificial intelligence. We've been using it for a while. We're just starting to see it being implemented for marketing and for writing and for art. I've seen a lot of it on the NFT and the Web3 side, but it's really starting to become more mainstream. And I think that it's definitely something to keep an eye on. Google has already said that they're going to be limiting reach for any copy that's been used using just AI. So don't just copy and paste when you're using these tools. Go in and make those tweaks, make it uniquely your own. Put your voice in there. And I think that you're going to see a lot better results. And just use it as that tool. But AI is something that I think is going to become more mainstream, even more so, and be even more used in 2023. All right, those are my 6 trends that I see happening in 2023 in the world of social media. I mean, social media can be a ton of work, but when you're using it strategically and you have a consistent strategy in place and you're using tools to help you optimize your business online, it's really not going to take you that much time. You can do it in as little as 1 hour a week. So if you need some help with it, use that content calendar, katiebrinkley.com, content-calendar. Grab it. It's free. I hope you'll join us at Social Profit Lab. Again, it is February 21st through the 24th. It's free. There's over 40 speakers that are going to be there, helping you with everything from leadership to how to build out your audience, how to create content, and then how to sell online with this audience that you've created and this community that you've created through the power of social media. So I hope you join us. You can join us at www.socialprofitlab.com, and we'll see you in the next episode.